Let's see how fast this goes. Woo! Yo, what's up guys, it's Iron J Moto. We are here with LiveWire and we are here trying the new S2 Del Mar. Yeah man, I'm super excited to get on this bike. It is like the perfect application for like city riding. It's got this very upright position that's, in my experience, like Blockhead's MT-09 SP. So it's definitely a really cool bike. Love the style of it. Shout out to Lay the Rogue, Freddie Rods. Make sure you go follow them, they're the homies.
I have to bring down my electric.
Oh dude, Freddie got the electric vans for the electric bike. This dude's in it. All right, it's like the Sportster S. You're gonna go ahead and flip this switch and then you just press here to turn it on. It does have the mode button on top and it does actually have the turn signals here on like a metric bike, so it's on one side only. It's so funny when you turn these bikes on. So you gotta have the kickstand up to turn it on, push down here, but then you see that there's like a green thing there to show you that it's on. It makes zero noise, so it's so weird. So you just pull the throttle to know when it's on. Super stoked to try this LiveWire Del Mar. This bike is a little bit taller. I am on my tippy toes for it. It is a little bit taller in comparison to the LiveWire 1. For me at 5'6", I am definitely on my tippy toes, but the good thing about that is it'll definitely eat up bumps a lot smoother on this thing. Woohoo! And they are fast. I feel like on this one, when I start pulling on the throttle, you feel like the front is coming up. It is insane. Turning on this thing feels really good since it's a little bit taller, a little bit more narrow in the legs. It feels like you can just flick it around. So like I said, turn signals are on this side only. It's a switch to the right and a switch to the left, similar to like a sport bike. At the light, I'm on both tippy toes. Woo. Yeah man, this thing, these LiveWires, man, they have instant power. Honestly, it's kind of like when I've been in my homies' Teslas and they just like gun it. It's kind of an experience that like I can't explain. You like pull the throttle and it's just power and power and power and power for days. It's weird being on these too, because every time I come to a stop or anything, I like always want to reach over and grab a clutch, but that doesn't exist. So it is weird to just only be throttle. Very smooth power delivery too. And the cool thing is having the ride modes. I think there's like a rain mode, an eco mode, road, and sport mode. And throughout all the modes, obviously in sport mode it'll be a lot more touchier, but man, the power delivery is so freaking insane. Woo. Yeah, very smooth bike. The braking on this thing is really good too, because I'm not gonna lie, you're going really fast. There's just so much torque when you pull that throttle, but when you're coming up to a light and you gotta stop, it's very balanced braking. I don't feel like the front is dipping so much, and that's me applying both front and rear brake equally. Very smooth ride, because it's weird because it's got like a really unique tread on the tires, but I didn't know how that tread would feel on the road. The tires that come on this bike, it's a very smooth ride, like it's quiet. With the electric bike, you like don't feel any vibration coming from your legs like on a Harley or even like a sport bike or something. This is completely quiet. It is so weird. This is my first time on an electric bike, and I'm telling you guys, it is quite the experience getting on one of these things. It's pretty crazy. Oh my god, being in the upright position on this thing and having all that power, you really do have to lean forward as much as you can. I know the road up ahead is a little bumpy, so I'll put this thing through a couple of those bumps and we'll see how the suspension like sort of eats up the road. Oh yeah. Nice, very smooth. I'll talk over the bumps and you can barely even hear me going crazy, but I mean, it doesn't hurt your back or anything. And even if you stand on the pegs sort of like a dirt bike, like you really can handle all those imperfections on the road. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, this thing, being that it's a little bit taller, it definitely can flick into those turns really easily. This would be an awesome bike for people who live in the city and who are like city commuters. All right, let's go. Woo. Woo. See, I like try to catch up to him and then I hit the brakes and it's a very, very smooth braking. Like I'm not dipping too much in the front. It really is balanced braking. But like I was saying, I think this is the perfect application for people who live in the city. It really will get you in and out of traffic. It'll handle all the imperfections. Like, I don't want to say like deep potholes, but like I said, subtle imperfections in the road, it'll definitely handle that. Also, this is a great bike for people who cannot grasp the fact of shifting a bike and, you know, handling all that. You can hop on this thing, pull the throttle, and you're good to go. You could keep up with regular traffic easily. I don't know if I would recommend this for me. Of course, if I had you money, I would love to have one of these in the collection. I'm just a big fan of motors, hearing the exhaust, the cams, like that's just my jam. Let's see how fast this goes. Woo! Man, instantaneous. You pull the throttle and it just keeps going. Oh my god. I don't even know. It'd be dangerous if I had this thing without somebody to follow. I would just keep it going and going. Oh my god. Oh. Woo! Oh my goodness. These are really fun bikes, man. I really like the LiveWires. Shout out to LiveWire for doing these events and getting myself and a lot of other people to test ride their bikes. They're super cool and super unique. If you guys get an opportunity to try one, I highly recommend it and try it for yourself. This concludes the end of the test ride. So if you guys enjoyed hanging out with me again on this bike and testing it around town really quick, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, do me a favor, follow me on Instagram. That's where I really hang out the most if you want to hang out with me like up to date. But yeah, till next time guys, peace.